What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Tower Defense Tuesday. This is an old one, but a good one, and this week we're taking a look at Sanctum 2. Now, Sanctum 2, of course, is the sequel to the original Sanctum. Sanctum was the very first hybrid first-person tower defense game. Sanctum 2 released way back in May of 2013, and there's a few reasons I'm doing this video. First off, Coffee Stain Studios that created Sanctum and Sanctum 2 are also the folks that are working on Satisfactory, which is coming up. In addition to that, I'm just so hoping that they eventually work on a Sanctum 3, as the Sanctum series are fantastic games. By the time this video publishes, it's going to be on sale still through the autumn sale, but only for a minute. It's currently 75% off as of the time of recording this video. However, there's no doubt in my mind it will be 75% off again for the holiday sale next month. So keep an eye out for Sanctum. It's an awesome game. It's $3 and it will provide you with some awesome first-person tower defense fun. So let's go ahead and hop right on in and take a peek. Now remember, this game is 2013, so it's a little bit older. However, the graphics are still absolutely wonderful. It's got a little bit of a Borderlands type feel to some of the artwork. I absolutely love everything about the game. Now, I'll be honest, I did like Sanctum 1 more than I liked Sanctum 2. It seems like Sanctum 2, it's a very, very strong focus on your hero itself. Now, of course, the Sanctum series is all about mazing, so if you like mazing type tower defense, then Sanctum could definitely be for you. Let's head through the little introduction here real quick. We'll just speed through it real quick. Of course, this is all tutorial stuff. Left mouse button to shoot. R to reload, indeed. And here we go. Now this is the basic flavor of the maps. We've got an obvious start point where the baddies are going to be coming. It's just rushing us right through it. Now if you see the little glowy spot right in the front, that was that particular mob's weak spot. Just about every one of the bads have got a weak spot, so that's where the hero focus comes into the game. Obviously, it's just like going for headshots. You want to make sure you hit the weak spot and do the additional damage. Alright, press scroll to select a tower. It's only going to give us the one option for towers. And let's take that one. Since we've only got one option, that's the one we'll choose. Now let's go ahead and get through the rest of this map. You see, I mean, the art style, even for a 2013 game, just looks absolutely wonderful. The weapons have a primary and an alternate fire, and of course you've got a primary and a secondary weapon. You see the crits going off when I hit the sweet spot there, so of course that is where we're aiming for, is all those weak points, no doubt. Now, the towers will put in some work for you, but you're going to have to lay your maze out properly, and the challenge for Sanctum is definitely here. Now, obviously this is the intro map. Hold aim at tower and hold left mouse button to upgrade. Alright, so this is just going through the tutorial series. And that tower is now upgraded. We don't have enough juice to put down another one, so let's go ahead and just get it started here. See, the secondary fire on this weapon is kind of a grenade. I'm so used to holding down right click to zoom. But now, of course, right click is that alternate fire. A little grenade to the face for you. How do you like that? And this cannon is just wrecking it up. Alright, we're just about there. Alright, wave cleared. So it's got all the familiar aspects that you would expect from a tower defense game. We've got the mazing. We've got a wide selection of towers we'll be able to use throughout the end of it. This, of course, is just going through the tutorial. You would sell a tower with right mouse button, and then collect back all that goodness. So now we've got lots of resources to go ahead and put another tower down. I'm assuming anyone that's a fan of, say, Dungeon Defenders or the Orcs Must Die franchises will absolutely love this game. Let's throw a little face roll up front just for giggles. Alright, since this is the first map, I'm sure we're just going to be able to power right through it without any problems. Once again, going for those sweet spots. As I mentioned, you do have a secondary weapon. This one's actually quite powerful. Very nice. And there we go. Intro map complete. Now we can hop into actual gameplay and kind of check out exactly how Sanctum 2 works, how it progresses. And sadly, in the current state, I'm pretty sure matchmaking would be a challenge unless you've got a friend that you're playing it with. You're not going to, 2013 release game, you're not going to find just public groups to join up with. Let's go ahead and continue on through. And now that we're on a regular map, we're going to go to the next map here, Park. Now we're going to see we've got feats of strength. Let's go ahead and select the map and hop in. Now with those feats of strength, you can choose... Actually, let's go back out. You can choose various feats of strength. Do I not have them unlocked? Is it on game options? There we go. Feats of strength. Okay. So you can choose different feats of strength to change the difficulty of a map. Increase XP gain by making the enemies move faster. Enemies regenerate, increases the XP. Enemies attack more ferociously. Respawn in the next build phase. So this is kind of like hardcore mode. If you die, you got to get through that wave before you'll respawn. Get less resources back, and increases the XP gain. Now, you can turn as many of these on or off as you want and kind of customize your gameplay. I think. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go with the Titan Slayer. Alright, now we've got none of the feats of strength selected, so we're going with Gravy Easy default mode here. But let's all hop on into the park and kind of get a feel for the flow of the game and how it's going to work out here. Now, as I mentioned, the game is very heavily dependent on mazing. However, first things first, let's select our hero. So we've got Sky Autumn. Oops. Sky Autumn uses an assault rifle as the main. The abilities deals more damage for each consecutive hit on a single enemy and can double jump. We already know who I'm taking. Sweet Autumn, the weapon is the Rex, which is kind of a rocket launcher. The Rocky's rocket launcher shots are going to set the enemies on fire, which is awesome. We've got Simo, which is the sniper. Now, being the sniper, of course, is going to deal more weak spot damage, so you want to make sure and hit those weak spots right on. And then we've got our shotgun tank, Hagen Hawkins. Deals more damage when close to enemies and has more health. Now, I'm going to double jump. That's just how it is. Now, when you choose the hero, your primary weapon is locked. However, you can choose which secondary weapon you want to use. I'm using this voltaic hand cannon just because it's so awesome. We've also got a battle rifle, high velocity explosive round. Secondary fire is a time bomb that you can shoot, which is nice. Now, I do like this voltaic hand cannon, so I'm going to stick with that. And then you can go through and pick which towers you're going to use. As you see, there's 13 different towers. I've got 5 of them unlocked here. So we're just going to go with the default that it has unlocked for me. And then as you play, you're going to unlock various perks. This particular one, I'm using hollow point rounds. 1 in every 3 hits deal 100% of weapon damage as bonus damage. As you see, there's various perks you can go through, 20 different ones. I don't have them all unlocked, of course, but that is how you would customize the play for your particular play style. And this would allows you to customize your individual heroes based on what you want to do. Now, of course, you unlock the perks, and then you can use them on any of the heroes. Let's go ahead and go with it. Now we see our spawn point. We've got the typical little squiggly line that we're used to seeing in just about every game we play. And this, of course, is where the baddies are coming in. Now, we've got a huge maze. Now, you see the line is going right here. However, the map actually goes way down here, and we've got a couple of towers that are already set up for us. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and block this area off, and then we're going to be forcing the bads down around through that way. Now, in addition to that, I want these guys going up through this particular area and getting hit by all these towers as many times as possible. So we're going to create a little maze-type structure. As you see, these all auto-connect with each other. If you don't want to put the base is just for walling. However, you can go right for a tower, say. Let's throw this one down here. It's kind of like a Gatling gun. And now we're forcing the enemies to go up and around through this setup. Now I can take that one step further. Let's throw one more little Gatling gun right here. And now I'm completely out of juice. Now, mazing is 100% what the game is all about. I know a lot of fans of tower defense like a good maze building type defense. And you see with this setup, we've got room to maze it up at the front too. But let's go ahead and get things started here. Trying to get those weak points hit as often as possible. The reloading is a little bit slow. I'm assuming once you unlock some more of this stuff, you can increase that a little bit. But you definitely want to make sure you're reloading as the baddies are coming out. Now, let's say... Oh, actually, that wave is clear already. I was going to say, let's go ahead and put a hurtin' down here. Alright, now let's see. Let's go ahead and continue our little mazing out. How do we want to do it? Let's put another one of those lightning towers, say right here, just for fun. Now that is an expensive one. Doesn't leave me a whole lot for anything else. But let's see. See, it won't let you put it here as that would completely block the path. However, you can put it anywhere else. Now I think instead of putting one there, I'm going to go throw one on top of, let's say, this base right here and kind of double dip on the coverage. Once again, just focusing on the mazing. So I want my towers to hit the enemies twice whenever I can. Let's go ahead and get things going here. And they're going to be coming out hot, no doubt about it. Now, the sweet spots on enemies, the weak points, are not always right up front, as you see with these baddies right here. A lot of times you have to get behind the enemies and shoot at them to hit those particular weak points that you're looking for. And definitely adds a interesting take on the challenge on completing it. Now, as I mentioned, the challenge is without a doubt there. There is no doubt about it, and the game gets quite difficult as you play through. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little something right up front. We've only got 250. You know what? In fact, I'm thinking, or no, I'm not going to sell that. What do we want to do here? Tell you what, let's just put a regular old wall there. And then let's get another one of these lightning towers here. That's going to chew up a lot. And then over here, just so we use up all the coin we have and show off all the defenses, we'll put another one of those Gatling guns right here. And that should bring a nice bit of pain to these bads as they come out. Now you see that little Tesla-type shock tower is just dishing it out. Let's try our alternate weapon. These guys are not afraid to come right after you too, so don't feel like you can just stand up front and tank it out if you're not playing on the shotgun type tank, as these guys will wreck you. Now the respawn time is low, and without having the hero DPS in the mix, it can make things quite challenging for you if you die, so you definitely don't want to try not to die quite too frequently. Alright, now let's go ahead and continue out our little starter maze. Let's just create more area for the beds to have to run through. Do I want to go with another lightning? Tell you what, let's go with one of these cannons. That's normally not an upfront type tower, but I do want to get all of the defenses I have available out in the open. And you know, I didn't upgrade anything. I guess I could have done some upgrading. Maybe I'll focus on that here next wave if I can. Oh yeah, see, these guys will tear you right up if you're not careful. Let's see how the defenses do. As you see, that enemy there, its sweet spot is actually behind it. Now they're turning to fight me, so I can't check behind, but those screamers, their sweet spot is on their back, so think siege roller there. You got to get behind those guys and hit them, but they're moving quick. So while moving so fast, pretty easy to get overrun. Same thing with this walker. Sweet spot is indeed behind. They're going after my NPCs as well. Alright, there we go. And let's take a look at what else we have. Alright, we got some of these big bulby looking guys. Now their sweet spot is a big old biscuit. And their big old biscuit makes them nice and easy to find the sweet spot on these. Let's go with one of these Gatling guns right up front here. 210 left. Let's upgrade. Here, the upgrade cost on this tower is 225, so I can't upgrade it. The upgrade cost on this one is 110, so we can throw an upgrade on this defense right here. And now it is extra beefy. If we take a look at it, the Gatling, the damage is 100, the speed 399, range is 2.17. The range is referring to the tiles, the number of tiles it covers, and then it'll track the total damage and everything. Since we just placed it, it has no damage. Look at one of the unupgraded ones, the damage is only 56. The range is not as good. So not only do we get more power, but we get more range out of upgrades, which is certainly cool. Let's play around with this secondary weapon again. Now this one, you see I'm hitting it in the big bulb. It's a big old bulbous biscuit. These guys are tough. There's a reason they're called soakers, because they soak up the damage. Now you can see the big red crits going off. That's from hitting them in the big bulb up top there. Ooh, 71-15. Nice shot there. And I believe we're going to have one more here. Let's go ahead and switch weapons again. 9,500 on that alternate fire. That's just wrecking it. Their THQ Nordic recently purchased Coffee Stain Studios, or the whole Coffee Stain collection as a whole. And they teased in that press release that they could be working on another game of Coffee Stain's franchises. Coffee Stain has got Satisfactory they're working on. We all know about that. It's a 3D Factorio. It's going to be ridiculously good. I cannot wait to play it. They also own Sanctum, and they also own Goat Simulator. So I am really, really hoping that Goat Simulator is not the one that they're thinking about working on. However, their other two franchises are Sanctum and Goat Simulator. So one of the two is going to be getting some love here real soon, and I am just hoping so much it is a Sanctum 3, as it really is an awesome game, no doubt about it. Now, I definitely appreciated the mazing with it. However, I personally kind of wished it was more, I guess, tower dependent. It's definitely required that you remain active. If you just stand in the back and don't shoot, stuff is just going to make it through. Now, this being the first real map outside of the tutorial. Actually, it might survive, or might not survive. It was close. It's all about adding that hero damage into the mix for sure. So there is a Tower Defense Tuesday look at Sanctum 2. As I said, it's on sale as of the time that I'm recording this. It will not be on sale by the time the video publishes, I don't believe. If it is still, it's only going to be for a few hours. However, look for it during the holiday sale coming up next month on Steam. So please, oh please, give us Sanctum 3. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. There is always going to be a new tower defense game coming to the channel on Tower Defense Tuesdays. So thank you once again, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.